Hello, Glenn. Hello, world to you as well. And hello, I love toasters. You are all early. Welcome to another stream. So I'm really feeling a lot better, and we're slowly getting back into it, back into the whole thing after the convention. Conquered is over, and yes, indeed, Glenn notices the music vibe is a little bit different. Yes, I put on another playlist from Endemic, Tropical Bangers, and let's see if this works out. So let's see how this is working. If everybody likes it, we'll keep it, and or else we'll just go back to the good old jazzy grooves. I Love Toasters is asking, are you going to Comic Con on June 20th? Yes, I will be there. Absolutely. And Rodney had a lot of fun at Requiem Cafe with some sour plume wine. That's good. Also, Jamie the Magpie, hello. Oh, and I see that Rodney got some fan art from furries yesterday. That is really awesome. Also, Jamie the Magpie got registered for Euroferns early. Oh, that's awesome. I'm not going this year, but I've heard it's going to be great. And every time I've been there, the atmosphere is great. And I surely hope that you're going to have a fun time there. Hey Wolfie Toons, hello to you as well. And Glenn says, my sister is going to Facts. Of course, without me. Facts in Belgium. Facts is fun. I've been there a couple of times myself. And yeah, it's at the convention, I believe it is in Antwerp, and it was quite interesting that when we were there was a huge security detail at the entrance where they were checking on weapons. And when I was in, I got myself a broadsword from World of Warcraft, one of the really signature swords there, a big two-hander. But I found it quite hilarious that they were checking for weapons and I was walking around with a broad two-hander sword of proper steel. So that was fun. I Love Toasters, I choose DM90. Also, Rodney and Wolfie are having fun on the YouTube side of things. Well, tonight we are going to draw a little bit related to Doctor Who. I am going to a other convention later this year, Brazil Fur Fest, and I'm going to draw some artwork for that. So that's what we're going to do. Plus, I've been working on my lines, and I've been working on setting up the tablet, and basically just realigning the whole thing, so I'm feeling very confident in my line work. Glenn says, checking for fake weapons, that's typical of Belgium. Well, it was very shortly after an attack in Antwerp, so security was in overdrive. Also, PR chat, PR games on the YouTube side of things, hello! Haha! Alright, I'd say let's do this. As for the train fans, yes, that is a Dutch plushie train. Train plushie. How do you say? Train plushie? Yeah. Wolfie already had a sandwich for lunch. And PR Games is truly everywhere. And yes, indeed, the music vibes are a little bit different, but I just keep it a little bit general though. I'm not going all EDM on it. It's just a general, little bit groovy, little something nice to work by, you know? And Rodney had some delicious coffee at Requiem Cafe. What kind of coffee? I myself love cappuccino. Um, it's this weekend I've been with a friend of mine. We met up at a little vegan pizza cafe near the Jaarbeurshallen, where Dutch Comic Con will be, and to actually run through a script for an animation. And well, the cappuccino there was quite good, but it was based on oat milk instead of regular milk because, well, vegan. And it didn't taste bad at all. It was quite good actually. And I Love Toaster says, I sent the DM90, but nobody reads it. Well, I do. Probably because people are getting sick of getting train knowledge. Nah, I don't think so. It's the train knowledge is nice, but people often don't really know how to respond to it. And it's quite curious to read. No worries about that. But yeah, it's like a know your facts thing. But no trains, but a TARDIS. Maybe. Are there any Doctor Who fans in the room? Glenn says, I don't know anything about Doctor Who. Who is he? Pun intended. Yeah, that is the fun part. But basically, it's about a Time Lord who travels around in a spaceship that can take any form it wants. But the problem is, it is broken. So it is kind of stuck in the form of a police box. And, well, I love the show myself. And a large part of my outfit from Thabo is based on it. So that's why I am taking this little drawing for it. Because the theme of Brazil Fur Fest is basically time travel. Because they are existing for 10 years. It's their 10-year anniversary. So we're going to do something fun with that. Jamie the Magpie is here to explain. He's a very old guy with a box. The box has a level that makes it go to different places and times. Sometimes he takes a woman in the box with him, but it's okay. They wanted to get in the box. Well, that is one way to explain it. I approve. And Rodney, the Opera Red says, I liked a Doctor Who episode where the 1930s cartoons came to life. Ah, yes, that's one of the later episodes. And and I actually did draw something of that episode a while back, together with Rin, the dragon, Mr. Ring-a-Ding. And that was absolutely a wonderful episode. And I love the mixed media they used there. Just doing the line work a little bit more than usual. So you'll see what I'm going to cook up here. Hey Kiran, hello, welcome, welcome. A Meerkat be drawing, yes indeed. Also, Team Meerkat Gaming, welcome, welcome. Going in for dental surgery. Give me good vibes. I gotta give you good vibes. Look at me. I am trying to give good vibes through the tablets with my little glove thingy. Glenn says, apparently my number is blocked from Telegram, so I can't join your Telegram group. Probably get a second SIM card and do it like that. Well, do drop me a line at Thabo Meerkat on Telegram, by all means. Let's see if we can work it out. Also, the Techno the Mechanical RC Wolf. Good evening, Mr. Meerkat. How are you doing today? I am doing absolutely fine. Thank you very much. I love that you all drop by here. I'm currently sketching what is going to be a drawing of me in the TARDIS. I'm having good vibes here, and the atmosphere in both chats are very good. So thank you. Hope you're doing well. Also, Campion Bun, hello to you as well. And currently I am drawing two cats who are dangling on Thabo's scarf. And those two cats are the symbol, they're the mascots of Brazil Fur Fest. I am really looking forward to go there because this is the first time that I'm actually going to South America. And I am ever so hyped. PR Game says, maybe you can also send me some of your drawing skills with the good vibes and a hand gesture. Woo, sending you good vibes and good drawing. If you practice hard, you will get better and better. Glenn says, will do. Heard that Leica Mobile has free SIM cards. I don't know what they are actually free or if you have to put credit on it to use it. Yes, you do have to put credit on it, but I think if you, for example, use €5 or €10, something like that, you basically got a SIM card and just use the Wi-Fi, not the data. I Love Toaster says, hey Thabo, can you draw something with a train next week? Well, next week I'm doing a commission, but the week afterwards I might be able to do something. Because I still want to do a version on how to drag in your train. So basically draw a train sonar. I kind of think that, but what kind of train type should I be then? What kind of train type should I make a dragon of? And Wolfie says, oh, Thabo is going to South America. That is awesome. Yeah, in a city close to Sao Paulo. And as Toaster says, the NS 1200. I need to note that down. I Love Toaster says SM90 or ICM. I go for the ICM, the Intercity. But also, Team Meerkat Gaming says Thabo should be a steam locomotive. PR Game says one day I wish to emigrate there, but since I'm always broke, as in high class broke, I can't afford immigration. Well, it is an entirely new country, which is an absolute, it's an absolute 100% different culture there. I mean, I had a Brazilian girlfriend for the longest of times, and it's a different world. It's a nice world, absolutely, but it's different, very much. Just a moment. Grabbing the hammer. Because unfortunately one little person there is making not so nice comments on the chats. You are gone. There we go. While I absolutely welcome everybody, if you are going to promote other services for extra viewers, you are not welcome here. We're here to have fun, not to buy services. Ooh, Rodney says it's hot today. Well, I am glad that it's not that cold anymore. Also, Dr. Sparkobra, bonjour Thabo, and bonjour aussi. Ça va bien? And that's basically all the French I know. Well, I know a little bit more French, but basically like je voudrais un timbre, or no, I haven't talked French for the longest of times. Glenn says it's been foggy the last 4 days here, almost non-stop. Nah, foggy is not good. You are near Zeeland, I think, because in Zeeland it was foggy. And I Love Toasters went to the Spoorwegmuseum. Oh, the Spoorwegmuseum. This train plushie that is in front of my tablet is from that Spoorwegmuseum. The one in Utrecht, right? I have no idea about your favorite train though. I am extremely bad when it comes down to train types. Technomechanical RC Wolf says, sorry for asking again, but I made a small startup from the redesign of my persona. But my motivation is not really helpful. Do you have a tip for motivation to draw? Well, one of the tips is right here. Watching other people draw is usually a motivation to draw something yourself. A lot of people watch these streams to basically relax and draw something themselves. I mean, Rodney the Red is also doing that, something similar. Also, Campion Bun, I enjoyed the new video, Thabo. Very well made. Thank you very much. And also PR Game says, drawing piece by piece. Just like tell yourself to take 30 to 60 minutes a week or something for every week and draw a little bit by now and then. And even if you cannot draw it all, like what I Love Toaster says, by all means, just start sketching, kind of like what I'm doing here. Slowly but surely it gets better and better, because what I'm drawing here hasn't come in 1 week myself, but you just need to try and need to practice. Also, Martin W, thank you very much for the sub. And Rodney says the music sounds fun for me to dance on it. Ah, great. Thank you. And Kiran agrees, the Spoorweg Museum, it has been a while. Good memories there, oh yeah. And a good evening to you, Martin. This cat is a little bit of a simplistic form, but I kinda like to play with that. I am going to add the Brazil Fur Fest in post-production to it, basically. I'm not gonna draw the logo, that's gonna not look that well. But as you can see, the Stumpy Feet are kind of like the Powerpuff Girls. Maybe you've heard of that show. Especially the old ones, that's childhood for me. Although I was already at university when Cartoon Network was in its heydays. But yeah, I've been watching water cartoons from the old series. I mean, we're talking about the original Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack. The Powerpuff Girls was a part of that. You know, the early work of Jandy Tartakovsky. And I just love that. You're welcome, Techno. Ashley the Collie, hi Thabo, saw you walking around at Nordic FestCon. Sadly, I was too shy to come up and say hi. Oh, but I hope you had a lovely convention. And Nordic FestCon, the memories are still buzzing. That convention was, oh my gosh, it was high octane for everybody behind the scenes, but seeing everybody enjoying it that much, that really made it for me. Techno says, I have to go again. Have a nice day and a great stream. Have a good one, you two. And now we're talking about, we're going with the lady cat. Right, we got to sketch things down. And let's continue with the inking. Let's get that done. Ari, hello. How are you doing? And Martin says, as a 90s kid, the 64 has more nostalgia to it. I think you're talking about the Nintendo, isn't it? The Nintendo 64? Or as it has been called during the beta, the Ultra Nintendo. Team Meerkat says, speaking of all those Cartoon Network cartoons, as a streaming service in America recently got the rights to show a bunch of them. I was watching Tasmania and the Animaniacs this morning. It was awesome. Oh, the old series of the Animaniacs. Ah, of course. I Love Toasters corrects me, justifiably. He's talking about the Mat 64. Of course, I'm a computer nerd, so I was thinking about the Nintendo 64. But yeah, the Mat 64, indeed. Shows how much I know. As for that, and now, okay, a word from Toasters. The Mat 64, or Materieel 64, is an iconic series of the electric multiple unit, the EMU, not to be confused with a bird, trains introduced by the Dutch railroads, the NS, in 1964, nicknamed the Monkey Head, the Apenkop, to its distinct front design. It was a workhorse for the regular and local traffic, known for its reliability, noise, and being painted green initially and later yellow. Don't you forget the blue one though. Weren't they painted blue for a while in the 70s? Animaniacs is also really good. Jacko Wacko and Dots. Yes, oh, and I like the reboot as well though. I haven't seen the latest season, but season 1 was quite fun. I will add the glasses later on, but as you can see I'm trying out a little bit of a different line style. And especially since I'm working really zoomed in, it is going to be a lot more details afterwards. Inimini, hello to you as well. And Wolvertoon says, I love the Animaniacs. I'm talking about the classic one, not the rebooted one. Well, the classic one is the best. And hands down, no argument there. I like the reboot too though, but the classic one will always be my favorite. And I agree with Rodney, Animaniacs was indeed a classic. Absolutely, 100%. And here you can see the importance of sketching, because then you know where you have to draw, or else you lose your perspective easily. Oh my god, the Dutch intro to DuckTales. Are you talking about the old one or the reboot ones? The reboot one, actually, since I'm drawing Doctor Who's related stuff. You do know that David Tennant was actually Uncle Scrooge there. Dagobert Duck. Thabo, the blue train you were talking about is the Mat 57, not the 64. Thank you for correcting me, I Love Toasters. And oh, the Rescue Rangers. I loved it. Kieran brings up the Rescue Rangers. I loved it that the Rescue Rangers is actually canon in the DuckTales reboot. I loved that little nudge to them. Wolfie says, I love Goof Troop. It was my favorite Disney Toon show. Oh, Goof Troop was pretty cool. But Tailspin, Rodney's favorite show? Yeah, Tailspin was good. But I must admit, the Rescue Rangers is my top show in that entire series. I mean, Gadget stole my heart. Gadget Hack Ranch, oh my, that little mousey. The Crazy Dragon Lady has entered the chat. I love DuckTales. I agree. Wolfietoon says, I love the House of Mouse. Unfortunately, the House of Mouse was not aired in Europe, but the few episodes that I saw of it was pretty good. Martin W says, I don't know there was a DuckTales reboot, and it has talent? Must watch it. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus, and the thing is, it's 3 seasons. Season 1 and 2 of the DuckTales was basically generic, was really good. I liked it. However, at the end of season 2, they got told that they were getting, season 3 was going to be the last one. So the entire studio went absolute bananas on the script. And they went to places in season 3 that on an average Disney cartoon, Disney would have just said no. It goes deeper than the average DuckTales episode, especially with Darkwing Duck in there, running up to the grand finale. The stakes are high. The subject matter is really surprisingly deep for a Disney cartoon. You just saw that the writers were like, okay, so Disney already cancelled us. We are going to go full metal. And the result is an awesome season. I love season 3. I Love Toaster says, Thabo, I want to meet you one day, but I don't know when. Well, Dutch Comic Con. I will be there. The Crazy Dragon Lady says, I forgot the plot of the Rescue Rangers. Well, basically, the big cat wanted to do nasty things, and they had to stop the big cat. That's the very short version, but it was a relatively basic villain of the week arc structure, not an overarching story, to be fair. Alright, have a good one, Kiran. And Crazy Dragon Lady got the night shift today. Oh, you're going to join the Night Fury at night, don't ya? See, good luck. And Ari, I like you too. Wolfitoon says, I remember we used to have cable so I could watch my favorite channel of cartoons or movies, but then they cut the cable and I had to watch my and can't watch any of them. Well, these days fortunately we have the internet, and a lot of the cartoons are to be found on YouTube or other sources. To give you an impression on what this all looks like, we're zooming out a little bit. Here you go, and now you see the importance of sketching. As you can see here, this is my sock tie being, and the cats are just floating in the nether space. Thank you, Dragon Lady, saying looking good so far. And Rodney says, I like the way you added the ink to the drawing. Thank you. I am going to and now this is this little thing that we love about digital artwork and everything. Yeah, I think this looks a little bit better. There you go. Don't you just love digital art? And the Dragon Lady says, I can't do that with my watercolors. Imagine having a Ctrl Z button there as well. Yeah, but then again, this is a time machine. This is the TARDIS. That one has a Ctrl Z button for watercolors. It would be a vastly overuse of resources, but I mean, it works. Martin W says, Capaldi had a portable TARDIS once. It was not a fan. Oh yeah, when it was really tiny. And I Love Toaster says, Thabo, should I bring a model train to a Comic Con? Well, actually, one of a friend of mine, Bolt, who is also a huge train fan, he always walks around with a plushy train and asks other furries to be on the photo with a plushy train. And I think that really works. I mean, the plushy train, kind of like the one that is here, that you can find at the Spoorweg Museum. That is certainly a conversation starter, and you'll have lovely photos. Rodney says, I'm feeling, feels like I'm listening to a Disney Parade song. Yeah, it's the same beat. It's very up-tempo and everything, and Disney famously uses that. Yeah. And Martin says, I had a giggle when it was moving around like the thing. Oh yeah, with the hand, like walking around like it's... that was really funny, yes. Inamina asks, what day are you at DCC? Both days. I will be at DCC on both days. And Glenn asks, Thabo, will you ever come to Made in Asia in Brussels, Belgium? I would love to meet you. Yes, but the last few years that it was Made in Asia, it was on a date that I could not go there. But it's not for the lack of trying. And for I Love Toasters, I want photos with more train fans. There are some people that really like trains in the fandom, absolutely. Hence why there are also quite some train saunas. Let's see how this works. Well, zoomed out. Are the eyes in contact? No, they need to be a little bit lower. Rodney asks, what are the cats' names in the drawing? I don't know the names of the two mascots. I do have to ask, I will. And remind me to put them in the Discord. But yeah, I have no clue what the mascots' names are. Hey, Binky Dundurgan, I'm still running analog. Hello! 3 model train guys in the chat. Ah, yeah, we are having a train-tastic time at the at the chat on the disc on the Twitch things. Hey, Binky Dundurgan, hello! Have a good one, Glenn. Thank you for dropping by. Also, Crazy Dragon Lady, thank you. And Flopmoot, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, Inimini, says Thabo. Ari is making a diamond painting from a photo of him with me, Thabo, and a lot of other furs. Oh, that is so awesome. I would love to see it when it's done. Also, Flop Mode, a good evening to you. The chat is a little bit quiet. Yeah, it's a bit later on the evening, but I do enjoy my drawing here. And I do enjoy all your, well, your presence. I mean, a lot of people are currently just vibing. I see quite some viewers here. And you know what? As long as people are having fun. And for the lurkers, no need to come out. It's all good if you enjoy the stream. I am enjoying your presence. Thank you. And currently, Binky Bundurgen is mentioning the Amtrak. The last time I've been traveling with the Amtrak, it's those, yeah, the famous silver Amtrak. If you say Amtrak, those are the types, you know, that they used in the 80s especially. Well, they're still using that because the train materials from the Amtrak, they don't really have the funding to upgrade them. But it's actually quite good. And don't worry about that, the glasses will come in a different layer. And we'll make them later on. Also, Shortleaf, hello! Is that a picture of you riding a telephone booth? Yes, the TARDIS from Doctor Who! And that is indeed a telephone booth. Also, Joel Jackalope, hello! How nice of you to join us as well. I'm quite happy with how the line work is coming out. Oh, wait. We're not forgetting one little thing here. She has leg warmers. Speaking of the 80s, leg warmers. That's been a while. Oh, and of course we need to add the eyebrows. Don't forget that. And yes, indeed, those are the cats from Brazil Fur Fest. And the music is nice and groovy indeed. Valandril Winterwind says, "Are you going to Brazil?" Yes! I am going to Brazil. My very, very first time in South America. So that's going to be very much fun. I am looking forward to it, but it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a step into an entire different culture. Although I am a little bit familiar with it, it still remains that I am going to be, well, an outsider in looking in. And there is even a big panel at Brazil Fur Fest. It's called Gringo versus Brazil. And I will be there as well, because I'm a gringo. And yes, that means stranger. Valandril says, "Sounds fun." Yeah, indeed. I mean, they have been very nice to me, very kind. So I'm really, really looking forward to see what's going on. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. That's what I have to say on that. In it's in a small city just outside of Sao Paulo, and I am going in with a completely blank mind. Also, Tiny Draws, hello, hello! Oh, Jolt says, "My puppy Scrappy is just a ball of nerves. He always whines whenever I'm sitting in a room across from him. Poor little Bean." Ah, just you're away for a little and already the poor Bean is missing you. But I am sure that with your excellent care, that pup is one of the happiest beans around. I mean, you sound like a really, really, really good someone who really takes well of their pups. I love Toaster. I like trains. Yeah. Oh, ADSF movies. Classic. Absolutely love it. I think that you most likely also know of the I Like Train song from the I Like Train Kids. I love that one. It's such a funny song. Well, this music certainly sounds like a train is driving by. That's for sure. Lucas, hello, thank you very much. Lucas says, thank you for the, it's a lovely art piece. Oh, thank you, thank you. Gerald says, and those cats are having a joyride at the phone booth. Yes, absolutely, that's the joke. I am going to most likely look for a Doctor Who wallpaper and add one of those time vortexes in the background. Dr. Sparkoba says it looks really good. Thank you. And Joel Jackalope says, I'm gonna take Scrappy for a walk with my mom. Not sure when I drop back in. Have a nice day. You too. And I Love Toaster says, Thabo, why don't you hydrate redeem? I gotta go. Take a rest. Tani says, has the new tablet been treating you well? Yeah, now it does. I finally got the line work a little bit down. And it really shows a huge difference with last time. And Rodney is having a lot of fun. Inamini asks, what's the black thing on your hand? The tip of my fingers are dark, so that's the black tip. The black tips. Thabo has black tips on his hands. But yes, the tablet, I really had to get into it because for some reason it does draw quite different from the Wacom tablet. But now that I finally have gotten into it, the line work has improved significantly. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been trying and training and basically practicing the entire weekend with just some doodles and chills and things like that. And the result is there. Because in the first 2 months of this year, I've been hella busy with a lot of things, and I barely had any time to actually get into the tablet to properly break it in. Aura Puffs, hello! I Love Toaster says, Thabo, you didn't answer my question. You asked from, hey, why don't you have a hydrate redeem? Like I said, I will redeem for hydration. I do have my water. Thank you very much for notifying that. Also, Aura, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. It's been an honor to have you around. It was fun to have you at Nordic Festival, my friend. Or, I Love Toasters, was it not the hydrating thing? Oh my, Aura, thank you for the sub! Much appreciated! Thank you! I made it extra special because of you. Aw, thank you! It was truly an honor to have you around on Nordic Festival. And I Love Toasters, thank you. I toast to you. As you can see, I'm staying hydrated with some delicious water. That's good. How's life treating you, my friends? Aura. Ooh, wait. The cat was... The tail of the cat needs to be the proper color. There you go. Can't leave the color all gray from a black cat. It looks silly. Well, it looks like we're slowly getting done, and I kind of feel guilty for, well, Aura just joining us, and I'm practically done with my drawing here. I do hope that next time you can drop by a bit earlier, Aura. And the drawing does look done. I am going to add the text in post. Basically the text on the t-shirts with the Brazil Furfest logo. I'm gonna warp it into place. And also the text on the phone booth. And I really like how the line work came out. And it's just trying a little bit more, like testing a little bit. That really worked out. I mean, I can show, let's see, a couple of doodles that I've been doing recently. Let's see there. Sketches. Here you go. This is kind of like the little doodles that I've been doing, like trying out different styles and things like that. But as you can see from, I really try to get my hands on to the line styles for it. And I kind of like these little doodles. I did do this during a big meeting because I'm one of those people that really likes to, you know, draw while he listens to something. And I often have that when I'm on the phone or when I'm talking with someone over Discord. I'm always drawing on the side because for some reason that really helps me concentrate. And Ari says, Inimini, can you help me? Ari, ik kan hem niet helemaal... I cannot really... What do you mean? Sorry. And Rodney says, sounds like Mr. Piranha is singing this. The song. Yeah, I can see that. The Inner Light from Doug Shaw. Yes. Thabo has lost his way. Yes, indeed. Thabo is currently lost in the time ways. Absolutely. But yeah, in terms of sketches and everything, here we have the sketch layer for it. And I've been, you know, trying out different styles. So, you know what? Oh, Adi is missing me. I love to see you again, Adi. I absolutely do. Thank you. So what kind of animal shall I draw? You know, we still have 10 minutes on the clock. So let's name an animal. I'm gonna draw a 2D version of that animal. And yes, indeed, it's good to drink water. Like Toaster said, wees een heer en hydrateer. Be a gentleman and hydrate. Alright, chat, name an animal. I love toasters. Adi talks in sign language, spoken sign language. There's a system to it. Oh, and thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. A fox. Okay, we can go for a fox. Or we can go for a fox train. Haha, we can do that. All aboard the Fox train. Let's see what we're going here. It's a little bit inspired by the new how's that train? The new NS train? The kind of like the dog. It looks like some sort of spiritual successor of the dog face. I really like. I kind of the dog face kind of reminds me of Goofy though, but. A little bit of that, and in terms of this line here, it's a little bit of the Deutsche Bahn ICA. There we go. It's a Fox train. Here we go. Hey, I think it came out pretty nice. I love the general look for it. If we do this fox color, it kind of reminds me of the old French TGV, the train de grande vitesse from the 80s. I think that was roughly this color. And the nose is yellow because that's the light. Here we go. We got our big fox train here. Onwards to Zootopia. Or Zootropolis, actually. Zootropolis. Need to do it proper. Here you go. Tanitral says, I've been looking around for new conventions and I hope that Intro Tales in Belgium does well this year so I can try it out next year. Looks cool. Yeah, oh, in terms of new conventions, I got my sights on Intro Irish in Ireland. Wolfietoon says, the face of the fox reminds me of using that face on a roller coaster. Yeah, kinda. However, it's all fun and games, but it is 10 o'clock and I am slowly heading out. I am going to drop by. I am going to, well, slowly call it an end, call it a day. I really enjoyed drawing for you all. And on the side of Twitch, we're going to raid one channel. And I think that I'm going to basically, let's see, we're going to raid Orin Gaming. Yes, I think Orin Gaming is going to be a good one. As for the YouTube side of things, thank you very much. And I'll see you around. Thank you very much, everybody. And it was a wonderful stream. See you all next week.